Greetings, it's Iain from RTO here. Welcome to a Saturday video, and we're one missing. Nick, he can't do it today, which is a shame, but we have kept something in for him. We're doing another band that the three of us are very passionate about, and that's Slade. So good morning, chaps.
Hiya. Good morning.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, and I think we've just discussed none of us have listened to any of these songs this week at all.
No, don't need to.
Don't need
No,
to.
no,
We're a bit cocky and arrogant about this, and we've not even thought about it. So what you see now is what you get. So we're going to do Slade singles, top 30 from 1971 to 1984, with a few extras at the end. So let's bring up the old ranking thing. So we've got top draw, excellent, good, average, and poor. I can't see much going in poor at all. So I'm going to hand over to Richard now, and because I have to go onto a different screen, so I can't see what's going on. So Richard, go first, Mike second, me third, and we'll go around like that. So there we go. So it's over to you, Richard.
For what? What's
the first one? Yes. Would help, wouldn't it? The first top 30. Yeah, we're keeping that in. That's not being edited out. The first one is from 1971, number 16. Get Down, Get With It.
Right. Right. If I'm being honest, guys, this has never been one of my favorite Slade singles. It's, for starters, a cover version. It's an old rock and roll song. I think they do it very well. I think it's a better live song than it is a studio song. And I can only give it a good. I know it was very important because it was the first one to chart for them, but I can't go above good. It's just not one of my favorites. So Get Down, Get With It. It's a good for me.
Yeah, I was going to say pretty much the same, Richard. Fantastic live track. Absolutely brilliant. And it's, as you say, it's a cover. It's good. It's good, you know, but not any more than that. So I would put it in good as well.
Yeah, I totally agree, gentlemen. I think the best version of this is on Slade Alive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got. I mean, when you got Stamp Your Feet on the studio, it just hasn't got the same thing. But on that live album, you can hear everyone in that room stamping their feet. So I think it only needs to go in good as well. So that is where it is going to live, in good. Okay, their second one, their first number one from 1971, and it's 'Cause I Love Ya.
Okay, I'm struggling with this one a little bit because it's between excellent and top drawer for me. But I think I'm just going to put it in excellent because I want the creme de la creme for me to be in top drawer. I think it's great. It's good to hear the violin and the stomp together, which no other glam act really did. It is complete. Put it this way, I think the song improves as it goes on and on. It starts off okay and then just gets better and better. But to me, it just falls short of the top drawer. So I'm going for excellent for 'Cause I Love You.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a great song, and you know I can remember it coming out and thinking, oh wow, this would have been my first experience with Slade, and it was something different. It was a great sort of a great rocking track, but I would tend to agree with Richard here that looking down the list of other Slade singles, it doesn't quite make the mark to be top drawer. So yeah, it's an excellent one. So that's where I would put it.
Yeah, this is. I agree. It was hovering on top drawer and excellent, but as we've said, that there's some great songs in here, and I think to get in the top drawer, it's got to be. This isn't got thing. It's a wonderful song. It's catchy, but it does belong in excellent as well. I think we can conclude on that one as well. So there it goes. It'll go in excellent. Okay, next up, This one only got to number 4, and it's Look What You Done from 1971.
I think Dave Hill was the one that said you'll never have a number 1 hit with a piano-led song. I think he was right as well. He didn't. However, I actually prefer this to "Cause I Love You." I just think it's really, really good. But I do not think it's quite in the top drawer either for me. So again, although it's piano-led, there is a good stunt to it. And they came back to piano, obviously, with My Friend Stan and then Every Day. But to me, it's in the excellent again with Look What You Done.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry to be a bit boring on this one, but again, I agree with you, Richard.
Mm-hmm.
It's better than "Cause I Love You."
Mm-hmm.
It's a great track. Again, not Slade's best, but then again, when we come to it, there's some excellent stuff out there, isn't there? But yeah, I would say this is in the excellent category.
Yeah, this is quite. We're all on the same wavelength here. It's for me. It's borderline good, excellent, but we gotta go with the majority here. So I'll put it in excellent, and I'll put it there. Because for me, it's not as good as "Cause I Love You," but with you two saying that gets the vote, so it can go there. Okay. Another number 1 now from 1972, Take Me Back Home.
Right, Take Me Back Home. Right. There's a video for this. I don't know if you've seen it.
Yes.
Where there's 4 girls are mimicking everything that the guys are doing. So when Noddy's singing, there's a girl dressed as Noddy doing exactly the same thing. And same with Dave, Dawn, and Jim, and it is brilliant. And I think that's what defines glam rock, is that video. And on the strength of the video and the song, I would have it to be top drawer. However, it's not the video we're ranking here, it's the song. And again, it falls into excellent, close to top drawer, but excellent for me. But with the video, that pushes it into top drawer, but I can't do that. And if you haven't seen that video, please watch it. It is so good. It's so much fun.
I'll put it in the playlist.
Okay. Yeah, I've not seen that video, Richard, but I will do later on today. So, yeah, I love this. I absolutely love "Take Me Back Home."
Yeah.
I think Noddy's vocals on there are sort of top drawer, and I'm conflicted really. Is it excellent? Is it top drawer? Let's say it's excellent, but it's close to being at the very top.
Yeah, I would totally agree. I know we're going the same, but it's. I don't think he's good enough to go in the top drawer, but it's good enough to go in excellent. Now, is it better than Look What You've Done? Yes, it is.
It is. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I think so as well. There we go. So that's 3 in excellent. Okay, up next, another number 1, Mama, We're All Crazy Now from 1972.
Again, I'm conflicted to this one. But it's iconic. Now, the problem with this one is I believe it kept Children of the Revolution off number 1 spot, which means it should be knocked down a point. But I can't do that because it's not fair. This is probably the first Slade single I can remember in the charts. And it's iconic. It's been recorded by other people as well. The Runaways did a version of it, I think.
Mama's Boys have done it.
Mama's Boys and Quiet Riot did it as well, as full of Come On Feel the Noise. It just sneaks into the top drawer for me, but I'd be happy enough with it and excellent. But I think it just pushes itself over because of its reputation. I do like it, but it would be the lower end of top drawer. So that's what I'm going with.
Right. The trouble I have with Mama We're All Crazy Now is that I'm just over familiar with it.
Yes,
and you know what it's like. You hear a song so many times, and it kind of taints your enjoyment, doesn't it? After a while, you thought, oh, not that again. And I think the fact that it has been covered so much also like makes it not so listenable to me anymore. Probably if you asked me in 1972, this would be, one of the best things I've ever heard. But I don't think I could put it into top drawer for that reason, because I'm over familiar with it. But it's an excellent song.
Yeah, I think it's an excellent song, but I think if there's a greatest hits with glam on it, it's always this one. Or a Slade track on a compilation, it's always this one. I mean, the Mammoth Boys did a great version of it. I mean, when they used to play that, the crowd went wild. But it is overplayed, and I can't put it in top drawer. I really can't.
No, that's fine. I'm happy enough with this because, as I said, it just about sneaks in there. But I'm more than happy with it being an excellent.
And to be quite honest, I'm just going to put it at the bottom for now, because when we've done it, we'll see where it does lay. Because it just, as Mike said, it's overplayed.
Okay, no.
So I think I loved it when it come out. Leap around as a 5-year-old. But now no. Okay, next one, a number 2 hit from 1973. Goodbye to Jane.
Guys, I present to you my favourite Slade single, Goodbye to Jane. Top drawer, end of. I absolutely love it. I love every bit of it. I love the drums at the start. I love the I Say You're So Young, You're So Young. I just think it's so good. And part of me is glad that it didn't get to number 1, because it's got that little bit of mystique about it, because it wasn't one of their number 1s. I think it's fantastic. It is my favorite. So for me, it's top drawer.
Right, yeah. Now this song, I've got a story about this song, and it's one for the live stream when we talk about songs in the 70s.
Yeah.
So I won't bore you with it now, but I'm going to put it in top drawer. It's absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
Of those sort of, the singles that we've talked about so far, it is the best, and it's the best by quite some way, in my opinion. So yeah, top drawer.
Excellent.
You see, for me, it's borderline top drawer and excellent, but I'm with you two saying it goes. I think it deserves to, because it's a good old-fashioned stomper, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that's our first one in the top drawer. Okay, the next one, another number 1 for them. Come on, Feel the Noise.
Well, if Mama We're All Crazy Now has been overplayed, this has been serious overplayed. But I absolutely love it, and I still love it. I've never got fed up with it. Again, it defines Slade. I remember whenever this came out, being in the playground at school, running around with my friends, singing Come On, Feel the Noise, thinking it was very rude that the girls were grabbing the boys. How rude was that? But I love it. I even love Oasis's version as well, to be quite honest with you. But to me, I know it's boring saying this, but to me, it's top drawer Slade. It really is. It's one of the songs that defined them. So it's top drawer for me.
Yeah. It's hard to disagree with that. You're right. It's overplayed. And I think it's overplayed because it's just so good. But yeah, it's got to be top drawer for me as well. you know, I was thinking excellent, top drawer, but yeah, top drawer. I think it creeps in there.
Yeah, it is. It was one in the playground. You know, everyone was singing it. It was so popular. And even the teachers were humming it, you know. So, you know, when we were sort of singing it in the playground, you look around, you can see some of the teachers going, "Yeah, it is. It does define the Slade sound. I think it's got everything that you like about it. But is it as good as Goodbye to Jane?
It is, but I prefer Goodbye to Jane, but I don't care which, as long as it's up there.
I would. Well, I would put it behind Goodbye to Jane. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. 1973 now. Yet another number one. Squeeze Me, Please Me.
I remember when this came out, I thought it was the best thing they ever did, but I was only 7 years old. But now I realise it's a bit of a rushly written, rushly released to capitalise on their success. It's not the best song in the world. It's between average and good for me, although I do like it. The problem is the single version is better than any other version that you can get, and you can only get the single version on single because it's an edited version. The version you get on Slade is nearly 5 minutes long, and it's too long for a song that doesn't really go anywhere. Although I enjoy it, I am going to say, well, I'm nearly going for average here, and I'll go for good. I'll go for good.
Right. Oh dear. I love it. I absolutely love it, Richard. Yeah, it might be a bit of a rough job, but it's raw, it's vital, it's an excellent single. You know, it's made to be on 7 inches. You know, I love it. I absolutely love it, and I would put it into top drawer, quite honestly, because it just does it for me. I know what you're saying, Richard. That maybe, you know, it's not their best work, you know, as far as composition is concerned, but the result is just fantastic. So I would put it in top drawer.
Oh, it's a rousing single. It's really, really enjoyable. I think what puts me off is that the only available versions are the latest version, which was not the single. The single itself works so well at 3 minutes 20 something, and it works perfectly. But over 4 minutes, I can't see the song. The song doesn't carry that length. Yeah. To me, it's not good enough. But no, fair enough. I'll still stick with good. Iain.
Okay. It's not one of my favourites, to be quite honest. I find when you listen to the lyrics, it hasn't got the same energy as any other single. Yeah, and I think there may have been a bit of pressure to get us another hit single out. I can only put it in good.
Ooh.
I think we should compromise then, Iain, and put it in excellent, because Mike makes a very, very good argument for it.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, so yeah, I'll go with that. I'm happy with that. We'll put it there for now.
Yeah, I agree totally with you about, you know, a 4 minute version, you know, on Slade disc. It's not right, but we're talking about the singles, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got it, but you know.
Yeah.
Okay. Where are we now? No, this is a number 2 hit from 1973, and I love this song, My Friend Stan.
So basically, you just given away your views already. Right, okay. Critically speaking, it's not very good, but I absolutely love it to bits. I absolutely love it. I think it's so much fun. I love the piano bit. I loved it way back then, and actually got the 20 Smash Hits album for my birthday in 74, I think, because of it, because it was on it, and that's what I wanted, My Friend Stan, because I never got the single. To me, it's an excellent single. It's not top drawer, but it takes me back to that time, and I think it's fantastic. So It's my number. It's my excellent.
Yes.
Right. One of my least favourite Slade singles.
Yeah.
I think it's well written, but it's a bit plodding for me.
Mm-hmm.
I think when this came out, it was, that's not Slade to me. That wasn't Slade. It was a bit of a departure from what went before, and that's not a bad thing. That isn't a bad thing. But I've never really been able to give My Friend Stan very much love at all. So, for that reason, I would say it's only creeps into good.
Okay.
And it could have been average on a bad day.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I love this. It's top drawer for me, but I think we're going to have to do a compromise again. I'm quite happy to compromise. I don't want, I think we'll put it in excellent at the bottom, and then we'll discuss that if we're going to move it. Okay, it's the big one. Number one Christmas song. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Now, if Come On Feel the Noise was overplayed and Mama We're All Crazy Now was overplayed, this one goes to the stratosphere of overplaying. And yes, you do get fed up with it. But I'll tell you one thing. See, if you don't hear that at Christmas, you want to hear it at Christmas. Why has that not been played? Why has it not been played? Why have I not heard that this year? I think it is absolutely brilliant. But it's not my favorite Christmas pop song. That's Wizards. I wish it would be Christmas every day. It's just my favorite. I'm going to go. I have to go with excellent. I really do. To me, it's still not quite top drawer.
Yeah. Actually, Wizard is my favourite.
Is it? Oh, there you go.
But this is a great Christmas song, and you look at its chart history, and it creeps into the top 100 just about every year, doesn't it?
Yeah. It does indeed. Gets into the top 20.
It's a national institution, isn't it?
Yeah.
Merry Christmas, everybody, and it wouldn't be Christmas if you didn't hear it at least once or twice.
Correct.
And it's sort of, the lyrics and sort of Noddy's whole sort of delivery of it. It says Christmas. It's people having, families having a great time at Christmas, and despite the fact that it's the one Slade song that probably 90% of the population of the world sort of knows.
No, yeah.
I would say it has to be at least excellent. So I would say excellent rather than top drawer.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it's one of the greatest Christmas songs ever written. We were so lucky in the 70s having some super Christmas songs. And, Mud, Wizard, Slade, Shawaddy Waddy, they all were really good Christmas songs. I think it's excellent. I'm going to put it at the bottom because you can't put it above any of the others, to be quite honest. At the end of the day, it is a Christmas song.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, up next, number 3 from 1974, Every Day.
This was a major depart from the normal glam songs. Very sort of slow ballad. I got this as a single at the time. I really liked it. However, it's never been one of my favorites. I'm going to have to put it in good. I do think that the B-side of the next single, if I've got my counting right, She Did It To Me, was actually better than Every Day and should have replaced it as a single, but you couldn't have both of them. So Every Day for me is a good song, but I think it's a little bit tedious at times, but it's still good.
Right. Should have been number 1.
You love it.
It's absolutely brilliant. And this is like, it's a ballad. It is, again, it's such a departure from everything we heard before from Slade. But it just works for me. I absolutely love this track. Yeah, one of my one of my favourite singles. I put it in top drawer, Richard.
That's fair enough.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry, it's not one of my favourite songs. I think it goes in little phases, and something. Well, get on with it, please. I just think it's the wrong tempo for me, and I'd only put it in good.
I think it then needs to go into excellent then.
Yeah.
Yeah, what you guys seem to be saying is it's not really a Slade song.
No.
Is that me?
No, but there's other ones that, as I said, the B-side of The Bangin' Man, as she did it to me, and it's the same kind of ballad, which I think is far, far better than Everyday. I don't know if you know that song, Mike, but that's another one for you to listen to.
I do know it. Yeah.
It's absolutely. I like it. Yeah,
And it would have made a great A-side.
Yeah.
But I still love Everyday.
Right. Well, whoops. It's not going in poor. That was my finger. I'll put it in there. Okay. Up next, a song that gets forgotten about in my books. Another hit from '74. Number 3, The Bangin' Man.
I never know how to rank this one. This is their bluesiest type song, I think. I think this is a bit of a departure as well. I have to put it in good as well. I think the B-side, as I said, is better. But you couldn't have had two ballads, very similar ballads, released as singles, one after the other. So no choice but to put She Did It To Me as the B-side. The Bangin' Man's fine, but it's never been a favourite, so it goes into good for me as well.
Yeah, it's not one of my favourites either. It just doesn't quite do it for me. What was it, number 3? You said. I'm surprised. I really don't go for it at all. It's got to be good for me.
Yeah. As much as I know, it's a bit that it gets forgotten about, and there must be a reason why people forget about it. I think it's not as strong, and I think it should just go in good. I don't dislike any of these songs, but if you're going to be harsh, it's not up there with Goodbye to Jane or Take Me Back Home, is it?
Mm.
Now, is it better than Get Down, Get With It? Yeah, it is.
I think it sounds a little bit tired as well, The Bangin' Man.
Yeah. Okay, up next, a number 2 from '74, Far, Far Away.
Right, this is dreadful. Let's go straight into Purr for me. I'm only joking. I just wanted to see Iain's face because I know he loves it. This is a top drawer Slade single for me. I think it's absolutely brilliant. It's an acoustic-y type track. It's so melodic. It's absolutely fantastic. And it's up there with my favourite Slade singles, so it's top drawer all the way for me.
Yeah. It's a little Richard. My favourite.
Yeah.
It's absolutely brilliant. I mean, lyrically, I think it's very good. And it's it's a quite slow sort of ballad, but it's lovely. It's absolutely brilliant, and it's got to go there. It's got to be top of the pile as far as I'm concerned.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Yes, it is my favourite song by Slade from one of my favourite albums. So it's top drawer, and it's the top of the pile for me. I'm sorry. That's
fine. That's fine.
That's
has to. It has to be. Yeah.
Okay. Another track from Slade in Flame. It only got to number 15. How does it feel?
A poor choice of a single, to be quite honest with you, but this is the one that seems to be really critically acclaimed now. Everybody seems to think it's wonderful. At the time, I didn't think it was that great, but now I think it's absolutely fantastic. Maybe a little bit too long. It's almost like their Bohemian Rhapsody. It goes in various different roads, so it does. It just takes all these different turns. It's between excellent and top drawer for me. I think it's got enough in there just to hit the bottom end of top drawer, so I'm going to go top drawer.
Yeah. I think it's a travesty it only made number 15.
Yeah.
Quite honestly. You know, it's a real departure from, you know, what they were doing in 70, 71, 72.
Mm-hmm.
But it's fantastic. You know, I've always loved this, and it's got to be top drawer for me. Maybe excellent, but top drawer, I think, just about.
Every time I hear this song, it just reminds me of the film. It's like the theme tune to that film. It's top drawer, without a doubt.
Yeah. That's good. I'm happy.
Yeah, it's a lovely song. You know, you can't. You know, you put the film on, and what do you get? How does it feel? It's just perfect for that film. Okay. Our next one's from 1975. Number 7. Thanks for the memory. Wham bam, a thank you, ma'am.
Another departure. This is bringing in the almost disco-y funk type sound. Their last top 10s until the 1980s. Love it to bits. But is it good enough to be top drawer? Maybe not. I would put it excellent. Thanks for the memory. Well done. Thank you, man.
Interesting. Can't stand it.
Well, do you not like it?
Yeah.
Oh,
I really don't like it at all. I can understand other people liking it, Richard, but it just doesn't do it for me. You know, and it's a style. It's just a bit dull, I think. Really, it's a bit lazy. You know, I'm sorry, but I would put it in average.
okay.
It's not one of my favourites. You get to this stage, oh dear.
Mm-hmm.
I think the wheels were starting to not fall off, but the nuts on the bolts were getting a little bit loose. I think they were running out of ideas by this time.
Okay.
So for me, it is an average single.
So, big disparity here, then.
2 averages and an excellent.
I think it'll go in good then. I mean, personally, it should go in average.
Well, put it at the bottom of good for now, and we'll sort it out. Eh?
Okay, up next from 76, number 11 in for a penny.
I'm not that keen on this. I'm not keen on the sort of Parisian French sound. I think there's a nice guitar solo on it. To me, this is between average and good. I'll go with good. I just don't think it's that great a song. So, good.
Yeah. I mean, you know, we get into this time, 75, 76, and I was thinking, this isn't the Slade I know and love.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Average again. That's all I can say.
Yeah, same for me. It's.
Yeah,
I think this is when the wheels had fallen off.
I think average is a good place to put it.
Yeah, it's just hasn't got the same thing, does it? It's just they look tired, you know, tired, and so yeah, it'll go in average. Okay, another hit from 76. It got to number 11 again. Let's call it quits.
I think they tried to up the tempo with this one a little bit, and it doesn't really work. A bit like the Banging Man for me, it's sort of forgotten about. It's a little bit bluesier. Again, this is an average to good one. I don't think it's any worse than In for a Penny, but I don't think it's any better. It's a different song, but average.
Yeah, I would tend to agree. Yeah, In for a Penny is not good. This is slightly better, but as Richard says, it's only a little bit better.
Mm-hmm.
So it's average for me as well.
It's borderline average for me. I just don't like this record at all. There's not many Slade records I don't dislike this in that category. But if there's two averages, one borderline, I'm going to put it in average because it's not that good. Okay. All of a sudden, they disappear off the planet of the Earth. 1981, though. We're back in the top 10 with We'll Bring the House Down.
Part of me thinks this should just be excellent, but I can't help it. I absolutely love it. So I'm putting this the lower end of top drawer, without a doubt. It's just, even seeing them in Top of the Pops back in 1981, January 1981. The thing was, it seemed like years and years and years ago since they were on Top of the Pops. It was only about 5 years. But in those days, 5 years was an awful long time. 5 years now is nothing. And I'm going top drawer. Absolutely love it. Full of energy, full of everything. I think it's great.
Yeah, you're right. 5 years. It's an awful long time. I mean, bands were producing maybe sort of, two albums a year, 4 or 5 singles, and then we've got 5 years of nothing. But yeah, when this came out, I thought, yeah, they're back. They're back. This is the Slade I know and love. It's a real crowd pleaser.
It is.
Again, it's a track that definitely it's meant to be played live.
Yes.
But even as a single, it's brilliant. It's great. Excellent to top drawer. Again, I think it just slips into excellent.
Okay.
No, top drawer for me.
Get it there, Iain.
I won't argue.
I've got a story to that which I will tell on the live stream on Thursday night because it's quite a nice little story. Yeah, I was not very well in 1981. I was waiting a back operation, so Top of the Pops was something to look forward to every week. And when this come on, and I couldn't really because I was in a bit of pain and that, but it really brightened my life up having We'll Bring the House Down. So, and hence within 2 days I had got the single, and that's where the story comes from. So yeah, it's top drawer for me, chaps.
Yeah. Won't argue with that.
Yes. Okay. 1983, big hit for them.
Oh, Iain, you forgot one.
What?
Yeah, look up your daughters.
Look up your daughters.
Oh, I haven't put that in. Oops.
Well, never mind. I would say it's good to excellent.
Lock Up to Daughters is good to excellent. It's all right.
It's okay.
Why did I miss that one off? Sorry, chaps. Sorry, Will.
It's okay.
So yeah, my oh my then.
Oh man, I'm really conflicted with this one. Their number 2 hit nearly got to number 1. I don't think it's that great. I'm just going to go for good for this one. It's fine, but I think it's almost too simple. So it is. But I was delighted to see them get to number 2 in the charts. But I can't go more than good. So good for me.
Yeah. It's one of those songs, and it's one of those songs where sort of, it's played live and everybody gets their cigarette lighters out, and they weigh, they sway to it, and it's a bit corny. It's but I still really like it, and I would say good to excellent. On a good day, it'd be excellent. On a bad day, it'd be good.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like it, although I've got it, and it was great to see me. I just brought it because it was a Slade single, and I think it's pretty average.
Sort of average, good, and excellent.
Oh dear, where do we put this one?
I don't know what you're doing because I can't see the ranking now.
Oh, is it gone? Oh dear. Right.
Well,
you've got down.
Yeah. Ah, there's Lock Up Your Daughters. That's what he was doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So where are we going to put Lock Up Your Daughters then? Where did we go in?
Lock Up Your Daughters is actually the worst single off that Till Death Do Us Part for me, because I think Ruby Red and Knuckle Sandwich Nancy were both better. For me, Lock Up Your Daughters is good.
Yeah, I would agree. I would agree.
Good. Yeah, so that's what I was doing. Can you see what I'm doing now?
Yes.
Yep.
You need to move it to asset. That's better. Yeah, there we go.
Right. Okay. So my oh my, it's good.
It has to be.
I think it's better than that, but yeah, I'll go with the majority here. Yeah.
Okay. 1984, another top 10. Runaway.
I do prefer the album version of this to the single version. I think it's because I really like the drums at the start of the album version, which you don't get in the single version. Slade do big country, really?
Yeah.
I know. It's catchy. Again, it's good to excellent. If I've been honest, the top part of good, I just don't think it's quite compared to some of those 70s singles and excellent. It doesn't stand a chance. So to me, it's good.
Yeah, it's not Slade. This isn't Slade. This is some other band. I don't like it. Average.
Okay.
Yeah, I just can't be doing with it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, I brought it because it's a Slade single, but yeah, it's an average song. When you compare it to everything else, it's average.
Okay.
So I think another one that because we'll have to go with. Is it the top end of average or the bottom end of good?
I don't know. I think it's the bottom end of average, but
yeah, I tend to
well,
go.
do you think it's better than My Oh My, Iain?
It is. It's
Well, then put it at the bottom end of good then.
Okay.
Okay. The last one of the 80s, 1984, All Join Hands 15.
Right, this gets slated because it's trying to replicate the success of My Oh My. It goes on for an eternity. It's about 5 minutes long, but there's some really good guitar solos in this. It's a pretty decent song, except the lyrics are an abomination with "Oh, join hands, da 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 da." But it's actually quite a good song. I think I prefer this to My Oh My, just because of the instrumentation in it. I think there's more depth to the song. It's good for me, no more than that.
Yeah. It's meant it's a sing along, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not great, but I would agree with you, Richard. It's probably better than My Oh My.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, just.
I can't stand it.
I knew you wouldn't be able to.
It's awful. It's cheesy. It's not what I want to listen to Slade. There's only one more song worse than this, and that's the Okie Kokie.
Oh God! Yeah.
As I'm concerned, this should be in poor.
I'm glad. I'm glad nobody chose that as a wild card.
No, poor. It's poor for me. It's poor.
Let's go into average then.
Yeah, it's absolutely abysmal.
Okay.
And it is going at the bottom of average. It's just abysmal. Okay, we said we are going to do some extras, and two of us couldn't not do this without putting this in. We're going to go to 1991, number 21, Radio Wall of Sound.
This is such good fun, this song. This is, as I said to Iain before we started recording, Polydor had signed Slade and they were going to do Greatest Hits, which was Wall of Hits, but they wanted a couple of new songs and they didn't have any. But Jim had 2 songs for his solo album, and Dave had 2 songs for his solo album, which never materialized. So they took the 2 Jim ones and released them as singles. Radio Wall of Sound recorded them with Noddy singing the chorus, and Universe. And the big gamble was in Universe to be a Christmas hit, and if it had been, they would have recorded a full album for Polydor, but it stalled at number 77 or something like that there, so there was no new album. And Dave's songs got onto the B-sides of those 2 singles. Radio Wall of Sound is absolutely brilliant, and the fact that he mentions Telegram Sam by T-Rex makes it even better. So to me, this is between excellent and top drawer. And I'm going to go for top drawer this time because I just think as a sort of a goodbye to we finished now, this was the most perfect single ever. And I just think it's great. So it'll be the bottom half of top drawer for me.
Yeah. In the 1980s, I thought, yeah, I've had it with Slade. You know, they've got nothing more to offer. Mm-hmm. Then this came along. And it's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant sort of rock and roll track, isn't it? It's
fantastic.
I can't say any more than that. I love it. I absolutely love it. And, you know, if you guys want to put it in top drawer, I'm happy that it goes in top drawer because it's brilliant.
And guess where it's going?
Yeah, definitely.
It is. It was a breath of fresh air for 1991. So that's all their top 30s. So we decided to throw a wild card in each, and I think we'll start with Nick's because he picked this one, and he picked "You Boys Make Big Noise" from 1987, and he got to a massive chart position of number 94.
Right. This is between poor and average. And I'll tell you why. This is just a complete rip-off of the Beastie Boys. You got to fight for your right to party. It's more or less the same song with different words. I think it's very sloppy of Slade. It's that bad they didn't put it on the vinyl album. They called the album "You Boys Make Big Noise," but didn't get on the album. Might have gone on the CD version of 1987. I don't know. But I don't like okay, it is infectious as well. It is good fun. But they could have done so much better than this. And I just thought it was very lazy to copy a style of the day, which was the Beastie Boys. So I'm going to put it as the bottom end of average. Sorry, Nick.
Right. Yeah. I mean, this is the one song in our list that I had to go and listen to.
Yeah. Because
I couldn't really remember it. Mm-hmm. And, you know, the fact that I hadn't been able to remember it, you know, says it all really. Yeah, it's not great. Yeah, sorry, Nick. I don't like it at all, and it's poor to average as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, sorry, Nick. You've been I knew this song because and I remember when it came out, and I thought, yeah, Slade do Beastie Boys. I mean, even there's a word Slade looks like Beastie Boys, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's not poor. I think it's average. And is it better than All Join Hands?
No.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, now this was Richard's pick from 1976. Got to number. Didn't chart in the UK, you know.
No, it didn't chart. It was the first one not to chart.
Yeah, and it got to. It did chart though in Ireland at number 26.
Oh.
Right.
Ooh.
What I think we should do for this, guys, is because we've actually put in a pick of our own, we're not allowed to vote on our own song. So it's up to you two to place this one, because I'm obviously going to put it in top drawer because I picked it. But it's up to you two. And then when it comes to Mike, it's up to me and Iain. How about that?
Yeah, that sounds a good idea.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, I'll go along with that.
Yeah.
Okay, I quite like it. I quite like it, Richard. I don't love it. Don't get me wrong. I don't love this track, but I think it's pretty good. It's proper Slade. I would put it in good to excellent. Probably excellent, I think. Bottom end of excellent, I would say.
Yeah, I think it's one of the best songs off the album, actually. You know, so yeah, I think it should go in excellent as well. Are you happy with that?
I'm more than happy with that. The third, it beats the two singles from that album in for a penny. Let's call it quits. So I'm more than happy with that.
Yeah, I'll put it there for now. Okay, Mike's Matt, it's from 1970. Didn't chart, and it's Shape of Things to Come.
Shall I talk about it first, and then you two can
go for it. Try and persuade Mike.
For me, you know, sort of, you know, getting into the charts, it's about getting that sort of leverage with the radio stations, isn't it? You know, getting yourself in the music press. And Slade hadn't quite made it that far in 1970. And you know, Play It Loud is an excellent album, I think. And I don't know when, perhaps because you know, there they were on the cover, you know, a bunch of skinheads. It probably, you know, the A&R men might have sort of like, you know, taken a step backwards. I don't know, but I love this song. I always have done. Last track on side one of Play It Loud, and yeah, I love it, of course, because I've chosen it. So over to you guys.
Okay. This is a Man Well song, not K as in Fawlty Towers, but it's a Barry Mann, Cynthia Well song. So the fact that it's a cover version knocks it down a little bit for me. I also don't think Naughty's got his full Slade voice yet. Slightly different type of voice, but I do think it's a pretty good song, and I would put it in the high end of good, but I wouldn't put it in excellent because it's a cover version.
I tend to agree with you. I think it's a great version of it, but I don't think it's borderline bottom end of excellent good. So I think we'll put it in good because I don't think, as I said, it's a cover. So are you okay with that, Mike? Keep going in good?
Yeah. I won't lose any sleep over it. It's all right.
Okay.
Well, I put it above My Oh My and Run Away, though.
Well, come on, it needs to be up there. You can't put it
a wee bit further, better than your daughters as well. I don't know where that one's beside it.
Yeah. I know what you mean. It's a cover version, but I still think it's great. It would have charted if it had been released a year later. It would have charted, I'm sure.
Now, my choice, it was a single in 1970, didn't chart, but it's a song that was on Ambrose Slade as an instrumental.
Mm-hmm.
Then they made it and Play It Loud into a vocal one, and it's Know Who You Are. I really like this. It's quirky, it's catchy.
Mm-hmm. Definite for being absolute dreadful. Sorry. I like it. I don't know which I prefer though, whether I prefer the lyric version, Know Where You Are, or actually Genesis. There's something about the Genesis instrumental track that I really do like. It's, put it this way, it's one of the best songs of Play It Loud, and it got on to Sladest. But I prefer the other two tracks that got on to Sladest from that album, like Poke Hill and One Way Hotel. But it's a little bit like Shape of Things to Come. It's good for me, but not excellent.
Yeah. I think it's better than that, Richard. I think it's great, and the instrumental version I think is lovely, you know. But it's they fleshed it out. They fleshed it out on on Play It Loud, and it's it opens side 2, doesn't it, of the album, and it's great. I'd be happy to see it in excellent.
Lower end of excellent, I'll accept. I'm happy enough. As long as nobody's fool is above it, I'm happy enough.
In the top. So, according to us, the top drawers are Far, Far Away, Goodbye to Drown, Come Feel the Noise, How Does It Feel, We'll Bring the House Down, and Wall of Sound. Do you want to change the actual order?
No, I'm happy enough for that.
I think we got that just about right, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad to see there's nothing in the pour, though. Really.
Can I just say that if we had gone outside the top 30, I would have had 2 other songs in the top drawer. I don't know if you agree with me. One would have been Gypsy Roadhog, and the other one would be Mysterious Mr. Jones. Just getting that out there, because those are songs absolutely.
Do you know what, Richard? I thought that one of you would have actually chosen Gypsy Roadhog,
but didn't get in the top 30.
No, but as a wild card,
yes.
Nearly. I thought that one of the 3 of you would have gone for it.
I was hoping Iain was going to choose it, because Nobody Fools is one of my all-time favorite Slade songs. So I was hoping Iain would.
So excellent. So take you back home. Look what you've done. Because I love you, Mama, real place. Squeeze me, please me. My friend Stan. Every day. Merry Christmas. Nobody knows. Know who you are. Does anyone want to change anything in that?
No, I think that's fine as well.
Yeah, I do. I think we've got that.
Yeah. That seems fine.
Yeah. So the good stuff, the Banging Man, Get Down, Get With It, Shape of Things to Come, Wham Bam, Thank You Ma'am, Lock Up Your Daughters, Run Run Away, and My Oh My. I don't think that needs to be changed.
Yeah.
I'm tempted to put My Oh My down.
I'm not sure that Banging Man should be at the head of the pack here.
What do you reckon?
I think if you were to slip it down to number 2, just swap them over. Yeah. And you've got I just.
Okay, yeah, I'll live with that one. An average, in for penny. Let's call it quits. All join hands. Big Noise. I think we don't need to do that one, because
I think honestly, I think You Boys Make Big Noise should be dropped into poor.
Well, what do you reckon? Nick will never speak to us ever again.
It doesn't really matter. It's last anyway.
I'm sure they'll have something to say about it on Thursday night. But
I think we've got it about right.
I think that is pretty good, actually.
Yeah. So what have we got? Half a dozen in the top drawer.
Yeah, I think
10 in excellent.
I think it's well represented of Slade anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much for that. I've really enjoyed this talking about
Love
Slade.
that.
Let's just get rid of that. So next fortnight's time, Richard and I are doing a thing. We're just going to call it Rock Pile. It's all connected with Rock Pile, so it'll have anything producing, playing a triangle, as long as one of Rockpile gets a credit on the song.
Iain, 3 of Rockpile, so you have to have 3 members
Of Rockpile
to be
together.
playing.
Even if they're sitting there making
you know, I mean, there's one member of Rockpile that ended up, either producing or playing guitar in just about all of my favourite Stiff singles.
Yeah, so let's see how good Rich is at this. So all I'll say is goodbye from me.
And it's goodbye from them.
Yeah. So thank you very much for watching, people. We'll see you all again soon. Bye for now.
Yeah. Bye-bye.